lovely to have you all here today. And I do take a few requests, but I don't know anything newer than 1985. As long as we're clear on that, you know. I do lie. I think I might know one of those passenger songs, but I don't brag about that. So this was a song of mine. I got a spin one day on the Vinyl Cafe on CBC Radio. That was a big deal for me, you know. But it was a show that not everybody was that familiar with. It was a salute to bookstores. It wasn't a Morley and Dave episode. It was a salute to bookstores. And one fellow said he did remember that episode, but he didn't remember my songs. But nonetheless, it was an honor to be on there. So welcome back. Won't you come on in? Sit right down here and we'll begin. You can tell your stories, I'll tell you mine. Come on in, buddy, I've got time. Sit right down here and we'll make a little time. It's a long, hard road that you've been down. That same old road brings you back around with a few gray hairs and a couple of tears and the dreams you've carried for all these years and the dreams you carried for all these years. You can leave your bag there beside the door in case you're bound to wander on some more. Where the roads and rivers end, that's where I'll find you, my wandering friend. That's where I'll find you, my wandering friend. Welcome back, won't you come on in? Sit right down here and we'll begin. You can tell your stories, I'll tell you mine. Come on in, buddy, I've got time. Sit right down here, we'll make a little time. Well, talking about sing-along songs, here's one from 1842, way before I began my career. This is kind of cool for me, though. This I just discovered this the other day. I'm going to be starting. This will be my diamond anniversary this fall for playing live. So that's 60 years as a working musician now. 1966 was my first jobs for hire. I had to do income tax in 67 as a musician. Okay, I had a brother as an accountant. But the sad thing is I've never had a real job in all these years. And Mr. Walmart doesn't return my calls. So. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee, going to my true love for to see. Well, it rained all night the day I left. The weather was bone dry. The sun shone so hard I froze to death. Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. For I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Well, I had a dream the other night when everything was still. I dreamed I saw Susanna coming down the hill. The buckwheat cake was in her mouth, the tear was in her eye. Said, I'm coming from the south, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with a banjo on my knee. Soon I'll be in New Orleans, and there I'll look around. And when I find Susanna, I'll fall down on the ground. But if I do not find that girl, I sure lay down and die. And when I'm dead and in my grave, Susanna, don't you cry. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me. Well, I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Oh, Susanna, don't you cry for me, for I come from Alabama with my banjo on my knee. Thank you very much. Huh. Here's an old Appalachian favorite. We can all pretend we're down there in the Appalachian Mountains. In nice, I think nice summer kind of weather. This time of year is probably pretty nice down there too now. The parts that haven't been stripped Brian to oblivion, there's probably some really nice spots down there. I had the opportunity to drive down through that part of the world, going down to the Folk Alliance in Nashville, probably in Memphis, Tennessee, and got a chance to see a lot of that countryside. And there were really nice folks down there, I must say. A lot of music down there, a lot of banjo picking, a lot of guitar picking, and all that. And it was a nice trip, you know. So this is one of their old-time favorites. It's called "I'm a Poor Wayfaring Stranger." I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world below. And there's no sickness, no toil or danger in that bright land to which I go. Going there to see my Father, going there no more to roam. I'm only going over Jordan, going there to my new home. I know dark clouds will gather o'er me. I know the way is rough and steep, but beauteous fields lie just before me. The gods redeem, their vigils keep. in there to my new home. Go in there to my new home. Thank you very much. Now, Kathy was the first to arrive today by a long shot, and she's back there, prompt and here, and also was the first to buy a set of my albums. And I was like, whoa, there we are. That's just sort of sets an example for all the other young people. What are you thinking, Kathy?
$20 for one, $40 for four.
There you are. There you are. There you go. And every dollar goes to my someday retirement fund. And it's been getting fun, though. I must say, doing this for close on 60 years, it gets to be more fun as you go along. That's the cool part about it. And I notice that's why, like some of these multi-billionaires like Paul McCartney, they still playing, because music's what we do. It's not that I'm a billionaire yet. I'm working on it. I'll do this one for Kathy here. This is kind of what. Shall I switch to the 12? Goes and flows of angel hair, ice cream castles in the air, and feather canyons everywhere. I've looked at clouds that way, but now they only block the sun. They rain and pour on everyone. So many things I might have done, but clouds got in my way. I've looked at clouds from both sides now, from up and down. Still somehow, it's clouds illusions I recall. I really don't know clouds at all. Tears and fears and feeling proud to say I love you. I've looked at life that way, but now old friends are acting strange. They shake their heads, they say I've changed, but something's lost and something's gained in living every day. I've looked at life from both sides now, from win and lose. Still somehow, it's life's illusions I recall. I really don't know life at all. Moons and Junes and Ferris wheels, that dizzy dance and way you feel when every fairy tale comes real. I've looked at love that way, but now it's just another show. You leave them laughing when you go. If you care, don't let them know. Don't give yourself away. I've looked at love from both sides now, from in and out. Still somehow, it's love's illusions I recall. I really don't know love at all. Joni Mitchell can write a song, you know. I mean, I don't think I'm saying anything too controversial about that. Early in the morning, about the break of dawn, better get ready, we're going to get gone. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Get on your shades, you gotta look cool. It's a special holiday and there ain't no rules. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Now that's called the sing-along part. And it deliberately doesn't have a lot of lyrics in there, which is kind of a good thing, you know. Want to try that? Ooh, 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 ooh. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. When we get to Alberta, we'll give them a cheer. If we're not going too fast, weather in Alberta is nice and clear. Guess we better stop for gas. Pick up the pace, put your foot down, get the thing moving, make the wheels go around. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Here we go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Well, the first stop is the Stampede City, where the cowgirls sing the blues. Then on up to Biggie Town, where I'm gonna pay my dues. Saskatoon, on to Regina, Thunder Bay in February. Nothing could be funner. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. Ooh, 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 ooh. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me. One more time. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Take a ride with me, take a ride with me, take a ride with me, baby, take a ride with me. Thank you very much. Well, let's see. Let's do another request song. It being Sunday, and all requests are allowed, I think, in most Christian parishes. What do you think, Anne? Have you got something in mind? No, you just relax comfortably. Then, what do you think?
Sunshine on my shoulder.
Sunshine on My Shoulders by the great John Denver. You sing along, and if I get some of the words wrong, you'll get some of them right there. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Got that right so far? Sunshine on my shoulders makes me cry. Is that right? Sunshine on the water, it's so lovely. Sunshine really always makes me high. If I had a day that I could give you, I'd give to you a day just like today. How am I doing? If I had a sun would shine right through. It rhymes. Sunshine on my shoulders makes me happy. Sunshine in my eyes can make me cry. I think a John Denver song, you gotta have some emotion there. Sunshine on the water looks so lovely. Sunshine nearly always makes me high. That's what they do. You fake it, you see. Somebody sit there and they say, got $50 if you can sing "Kiss an Angel Good Morning," and by golly, I'm singing it whether I know it or Wise men say only fools rush in, but I can't help falling in love with you. Can I stay? Would it be a sin if I can't help falling in love with you? Like a river flows surely to the sea, darling, so it goes. Some things were meant to be. Take my hand, take my whole life too. If I can't help falling in love with you, oh, I can't help falling in love with you. Well, when I met my Lorraine, Lorraine just changed my life forever. We met on Vancouver Island, and when she was coming out, I was playing in these legions and pubs, and I was making a living out of it. But she said to me about the second one of those she came to, she said, "Why aren't you singing where people are listening?" Can you do that? And lo and behold, you sure can, actually. So she changed my life forever, and it got me back into writing songs and all that. And this is a song I wrote around that time. Vancouver Island, when we're living on it, has quite a homeless population, because the winters are so much milder and that. And if you're planning on sleeping out in a sleeping bag, it's a little damp. You gotta find those spots, But we saw a fellow one day at the liquor store there panhandling, and he had very sad eyes and a dark beard and everything, and there was something sort of almost Christ-like with him. And I thought of Mother Teresa's saying that she saw the face of Christ in everyone, you know, was kind of how kind of tempered her thing. So this song of mine came along, and I call it, I Thought I Saw Jesus on Main Street. I thought I saw Jesus on Main Street, walking to a shuffling beat. He had soul, he had soul. Talking to the hips and freaks, putting down this cool mystique like he knows what he knows. Well, everyone can see the walls between us. What keeps you in sometimes keeps you out. Everyone deserves an explanation. Why some do with, some without. What this world is all about, and how come he's out there standing in the rain. Everyone can see the walls between us. What keeps you safe sometimes locks you out. Everyone deserves an explanation of why some do with, some without. What this world is all about, and how come he is out there standing in the rain. Now I thought I saw the Virgin Mary pack her groceries at the cash and carry with a smile so sweet it shook me to my toes. I thought I saw Jesus on Main Street, looking like you, looking like me. He was a poor, long ways from home. He was a long way from home. Thank you very much. Well, everybody's got an old hometown. How many folks are actually from Kanata here? Not very many. So everybody's kind of moved here from somewhere else, but you've always got that feeling, a lot of us do anyway, for your old hometown where you started out from, you know. And that's kind of what this song of mine is about. It's called Going Home. I'm going back to my old hometown. Wish I could be there tonight. But there's no one left there to pick up the phone or to leave on a light. But I could be there just about dawn, and how that song would rise and light up all my dusty old memories, make them shine so bright. Going home, there for the break of day. Going home, I'll be on my way. I'll be on my way. I thought outgrew. I bet now they've all changed. And the people I meet, they will just see a stranger if they still remember my name. Time is a gamble. I've had my chances. I know I've lived it too long. But there's something I need, and it keeps calling me back to my old hometown. One tries going home. There for the break of day, going home. I'll be on my way, I'll be on my way. I've been doing okay, I've been making it pay. Not gonna put it all down, but there's something I need, and it keeps calling me back to my old hometown. Going home. There for the break of day. Going home. I'll be on my way. I'll be on my Thank you very much. Oh, I'll switch toward my poor neglected 12-string here. I got this 12-string guitar in Calgary, Alberta. I'm from Edmonton myself. You all heard of Calgary, though? It's a bedroom community just a little south of Edmonton. Apparently, they have some sports teams too, so that's, very progressive of them. But yeah, there was this vintage instrument store there, and I was looking around, and I thought, I'm going to get another 12-string. Haven't had one for a lot of years, And they said, the fellow there was watching me walk around, and he said, what are you looking for? I said, well, I'm looking for a 12-string. He said, going in the back. Didn't want to sell it to some darn kid. And that's when I discovered I wasn't a kid anymore. Which is pretty darn cool, So so I got it, and you have those moments in life, those aha moments. You go, oh, I'm not a kid anymore. I remember another moment was with my dad. My dad was quite a character in his day as well. But he often would give me advice on things, and I can remember he was really quite intense, and he'd say, well, what are you going to do in life, son? What are your plans? And I said, well, Dad, I want to grow up and become a musician. And I can remember to this day his advice. He said, son, you can't do both. So here's a little song of mine called The Calico Girl. It's in the style of the great Tyson, who I've had the opportunity to meet and chat with many times. You better tune that fiddle, better tighten that bow, gonna dance with a lady in calico. She's a calico girl. She's a calico girl. Steps so pretty and she steps so light. Gonna take a remark tonight. I'm gonna have a little fun with a calico girl. It's a calico girl, it calico girl. It's a calico girl, will you dance with me this evening? If to take your hand, I'd be barely breathing. Well, she don't like cotton, she don't like tow, won't wear nothing but calico, you know. Now she's a calico girl in all the world. She's a calico girl. She's a calico girl. Thank you. The beauty of the 12 string is some of the strings are always in tune on it. I got a song here, this is a real prairies kind of tune. And growing out in the prairies, storms can kind of come up fairly quick. You know, sometimes you get to see them coming and sometimes they're right on you right away. And that's what this song is called. There's a storm coming in. And it's got a few parts where you could help come in and be part of the storm and all, you know. Come on in. Now there's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. Wanna try that? Ooh, that's spooky. Ooh. Come inside. Dark cloud a-comin'. I heard my sister cry. There's a dark cloud a-comin'. I heard my sister cry. There's a dark cloud a-comin'. It's filling up the sky. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. The wind from the east takes you by surprise. There's a dark cloud a-comin', filling up the sky. The wind is rising, need somewhere to hide. I can hear my mama call, hear my sister cry. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. Ready? Ooh, yeah. Come inside. And there's a voice in the wind. I heard it call my name. There's a voice in the wind. Calling out my name. There's a voice in the wind. I heard it call my name. There's a storm coming in. There's a storm coming in. Better come inside. There's a storm coming in. Better come inside. There's a storm coming in. You better come inside. so much fun playing these tunes here, and I tend to lose track of time because I got quite a few songs built up over the years. And I always say to folks, well, don't get me started because I got hundreds of them here. We got maybe room for one more request, I think. What do you, oh, there we are. There's just,
You got a friend?
You got a friend? Oh, wow, what a beautiful song. Let's see if I got a myrtleated or not. I know I did a lounge gig back in the 1970s and I played it a couple of times. Let's see if it's still in the memory banks back there. When you're down in trouble and you need a helping hand, nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest time. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I'll come running to see you again. Oh, winter, spring, summer, or fall, hey, all you got to do is call, and I will be there. You got a friend. You got a friend. I think we're pushing our luck to go any further than that. I'll get a couple more here on the sixth string, and I got a real great old one here. One of my favorite old songs. I got a real good old song for you. I got to quit mumbling on the microphone. It's better if I speak into it. It's what it's designed for. It's not actually designed for mumbling. Yeah. Here's a beautiful old song from the British Isles, and they all claim it. The Irish claim it as an Irish tune, and the Scots claim it as a Scots song, and the Australians have a version called "Oh Wally, Oh Wally." It's everywhere, and it's even in the hymn book. I think somebody put some religious lyrics to it. Well, there you go. Wings to fly, give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall roll, my love and I. There is a ship that sails the sea. She's low the sweetest flower. When first it's new, but love grows old and waxes cold and fades away like the morning dew. The water is wide, I can't cross over, nor do I have wings, nor do I have wings to fly. Give me a boat, give me a boat that can carry two, and both shall roll, my love and both shall roll, my love and I. Thank you very much. Now, we're supposed to go on to like a sort of a proper time today. I understand any of you folks have babysitters you gotta worry about? I got a really great old gospel tune here. Bob Ferguson wrote this one years back, and when trouble surrounds us and temptation comes, the body grows weak and the spirit grows numb. When these things beset us, when these things beset us, he doesn't forget us. He doesn't forget us. He sends down his love. He sends down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Noah drifted, when Noah had drifted on the flood many days, on the flood many days, he searched for land. Well, he searched for land in various ways, in various ways. Troubles he had some, troubles he had some, but wasn't forgotten, wasn't forgotten. He sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. When Jesus went down to the water that day, when Jesus went down to the water that day, he was baptized. He was baptized in the usual way, in the usual way. And when it was done, and when it was done, God blessed his son. Oh, God blessed his son. He sent down his love on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow-white dove. He sends his pure, sweet a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, on the wings of a snow white dove, he sends his pure sweet love, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove, a sign from above, on the wings of a dove. Thank you very much. It's been a great pleasure playing for you folks today. And I do have one last remark to make, that when I hear you all singing along like angels, it reminds me of the great saying, the reason angels can fly is because they take themselves so lightly. Thank you very much, everybody. And here's our host.
I need to do an encore.
All right, absolutely.
Do I have to do an encore?
Oh,
So, just want to say to you, Stephen, that was really so enjoyable, and all your little, there's some of your little jokes and things like that. The one you said about your dad saying, reminded me of one of my granddaughters. So, who is a musician.
There's a little bit of truth in that.
Yeah, no, I'm doing that. But what he said, promise us an encore or so, and I'll let you go on as long as you want to.
Oh, okay. All right.
It's okay for everybody.
Yeah, that's probably one of the best pieces of advice I ever had was a wonderful gentleman named Jesse Winchester. He was a great songwriter, and a few of you might be familiar with him. And he said, always make sure to get out before the mood turns ugly. Thank you very much. Well, this is a nice way to spend an afternoon, isn't it? You know, we can ignore the accumulating yard work and everything. So a little song of mine called One More Day, and it's an easy one to sing along on. The first verse is one more day, one more night, and the second verse is one more night, one more day. One more day, baby, one more night. I've been on the wrong road, but now I see the light. One more day. One more day, baby, one more night. When I'm in your arms again, you know I'll make it right. I've been on that road too long. Too many high and lonesome songs, too many nights alone. I'm coming home, coming home. One more night, one more night, honey, one more day. Guess I got a tale or two to tell you on the way. One more night, honey, one more day. When I'm in your arms again, you know I'm gonna stay. Okay, I mean, what do we got?
Four strong winds.
Four strong winds. There, now,
Yeah.
see, this is what you request from an old barroom player. You request, you know.
From Alberta.
Oh, strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I look for you if I'm ever back this way. Think I'll go out to Alberta, where there's good there in the fall. Got some friends that I can go to working for. Still, I wish you'd change your mind if I asked you one more time. But we've been through that 100 times or more. Oh, strong winds that blow lonely, seven seas that run, all those things that don't change, come what may. If our good times are all gone, then I'm bound for moving on. I look for you if I'm ever back this way. I look for you if I'm ever back this way. Kind of a funny experience. I used to get bookings when I was living in Vancouver. I'd play all over BC, and I was booked at the Adelphi Hotel in Merritt, BC, right next to the Douglas Ranch, where Tyson did his first cowboying. And that song would be really coming out of his time on the ranch, you know. And so I'm playing, and it's a nice evening going by, and I thought, gee, I'm singing away here. Maybe these folks would like to sing along on something. And I said, well, do you folks like to sing along? There was the longest pause, just dead silence. And finally, one cowboy voice spoke up and said, nope. Okay, so I just went back to playing my tunes and things. You know. We could do, are we okay? Everybody's okay for now? One or two more tunes? All right, okay. The mood isn't good, we're not getting through that. Here's a little ragtime tune. This is Blind Blake's Rag. And this is from way back, about the 1920s, maybe even a little earlier. Ragtime became kind of a thing in the late 1890s with Scott Joplin and Maple Leaf Rag and all those things. And some of the musicians discovered it was easier to tour around with a guitar than a piano. So some of them actually started playing some ragtime on the guitar. So Blind Blake's Rag. with a song I wrote for my girl Lorraine, and the various songs I wrote, she actually liked this one somewhat. Lorraine was a little on the feisty side. She was. Oh, there's that one there, isn't it? I'll give it a little gentle tug. I kind of like the way she calls me honey, but she's the sweetest thing around. If I ever make a little money, gonna take her out on the town. Sweet as sweet, sweet as anyone can be, and I know she's sweet on me. Sweet as sweet, anyone around can see. She's got all the love that I'll ever need, and I know she's sweet on me. I used to hang around that candy counter over Mr. Lee's confectionery. Now I tell her they can lock the doors, I won't be coming around no more. She's got all the sugar that I'll ever need. Sweet as sweet, sweet as anyone can be, and I know she's sweet on me. Sweet as sweet, anyone around can see. She's got all the love that I'll ever need, and I know she's sweet on me. So spread a little love and sunshine, shine a little light in this life of mine. Spread a little love on me. Sweet as sweet, as anyone can see. She's got all the love that I'll ever need. She's got all the love, and I do believe it's good, it's sweet on me. I kinda like the way she calls